and welcome to the second lecture of Introduction to MATLAB. I hope all of you are doing very great with your first lecture and understood what we are studying in first lecture. So in second lecture we are going to take one simple example that is related to what we already studied in first lecture, that is matrix and array, and we are going to play with some elements. Okay, here is the example number 1. Over here, as we can see, we have several number of students and different subjects in which they are getting marks out of 100. Okay, the problem is when we are going to insert our data inside of our MATLAB, we have only data of 4 students and 3 subjects, that is maths, physics and chemistry. Okay, so we have only this much amount of data inside of our MATLAB. Then after, what's going to be happen, the marks of English is going to be introduced inside of our data sheet. So we need to add the marks of English inside of our matrix. Okay, then new student is coming inside of our class, so we need to also add up the students marks in our matrix. So I hope all of you get the problem statement what we are going to do in our MATLAB. So directly let's jump into the MATLAB. Okay, as we can see, I have already assigned some marks, that is the marks of 4 students of 3 subjects, that is maths, physics and chemistry, and we are also adding the marks of English of 4 students, and then this is the new student which we need to add up inside of our mark sheet. So what we are going to do first, that is introducing the marks of English inside of our marks. So let's take one new variable, that is new marks. So new marks is equal to what's going to be happen, it is matrix. Okay, so it is the matrix of marks, and we are going to add the marks of English in the 4th column. We are going to add up a 4th column, so we are going to put column English. Okay, so let's check the result. Okay, it's good. So we get the marks of English in our matrix. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to add up the new student inside of our marks. Okay, so directly let's put this student inside of our new marks. So I am going to write new marks is equal to what's going to be happen, the complete matrix, and then we are going to add these student in below the matrix. So first of all this matrix, so new marks, then after we need to add this student, so we are going to put semicolon, the name of student, and press enter. Okay, as we can see, I think we can successfully add up the new student inside of our mark sheet. So this is the complete mark sheet that we are generated from the data. Okay, now what if I need to change the marks? Okay, if the marks of English is going to be increased by 1, there is possibility that one question is wrong and each and every student getting 1 marks advantage. So we need to add up 1 mark inside of each of the student. So how we are going to do that? Right now we need to play with some elements. Okay, so how we can change the element inside of our matrix. So right now we are going to write new marks. Now all the elements of 4th column and number of row are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 1 to 5 row and 4th column. So what we are going to write, we are going to write symbol of column. So it is going to take row, first of all row, that is all the row. So if we are going to only put the column, it is okay, or we can also put 1 column 5. So right now we are putting column, and what is the number of column, it is 4th column, so we can put 4. Now it is going to consider this column only. So now we need to we can change the value of data. Okay, so now what is the value of data, it is going to increase by 1. So 76, 77, then after 78, 81, 69 and 75. Okay, now let's check. Okay, as we can see, our marks are changed of only one subject, that is 76, 77, 78, 81, 69. Okay, all the marks are changed successfully. So this is how we can also change the element of the matrix. Okay, now let's take one another level. Let's check if we can change the marks of only this student. Okay, we need to increase the mark by 1 of this only student. Okay, so can we do this? Okay, let's check by clicking new marks. Now what's going to be happen, it is only the 5th row. Okay, so we are going to write 5 colon all the columns. Okay, so we are going to put colon symbol. Now we need to enter the value. So what is the value? 85, 79, 72 and 76. Okay, let's check it. Okay, we can also change the value of only the individual students. So this is how we can change the value of individual subject wise or individual students wise. So we can play with different element. Now try by your own self to change any particular student marks or any particular subjects marks by your choice. Okay, now let's say that we need to convert these marks. This is the marks out of 100, but we need to convert it from out of 10. So what we are going to do, let's take another variable x is equal to new marks. So all the marks need to be multiplied by 0.1. That's how we are going to get our output from 10. Okay, this is how we can get the output of 10. So these are the marks which student can get out of 10. Okay, we can also change it out of 50, out of 5. We can change as per our requirement. Okay, so try it by your own self and try to change the element, play with the element. I hope all of you get the basic fundamentals of matrix and array in this example session. Thank you.